Hey everyone, Pastor Josh here with another devotional, and I hope you guys are benefiting from the content that we're able to produce here. When they asked me to do a devotional, the first thing that came to my mind is why not the one that is tattooed on my back? And so that is Revelation 21, 3 through 4, and I'll kind of dive into why I have that tattooed on my back. But first, piece of advice for you: if you are going to get a tattoo that is going to remind you of something, maybe pick a place not on your back where you're going to see it every day. But that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. There, John writes, "And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, 'Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. God himself will be with them and be their God. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away.'" So John here is talking about what is to come. So in the book of Revelation, he's seeing a vision of kind of our future. And so I love this idea of God coming down, Christ living with us, and us being present with him. It's so hard for me even to imagine. It seems like such a beautiful day, and there's so many different depictions in the media of heaven or our eternal future. And the truth is, we just don't really know, other than John gives us a small taste of that, of what that would look like in this verse 4, where he says that God's going to wipe away all the tears from our eyes. There's going to be no more pain, no sorrow, no death. Death is an enemy that has been defeated at this point. And so with that verse, I'm reminded every single day of where my hope really lies. You see, there's so much suffering in this world. There's so much pain, injustice. We see all these sorts of things that we suffer through, or others suffer through. But if I look to this verse, I can remember that that is just so temporary. And that God not only is someone who understands pain, as Christ, suffered on the cross, but that he has an end game. And that end game is that we are going to live in a place that is more beautiful than we could ever imagine. Just imagine. No more crying, no pain, no sorrow. And so I encourage you today that whatever period of time in your life that you're in, whether it's prosperous or whether you're suffering, to remember that this is only temporary, and that should spur us to live without fear. I can live without fear knowing that my ultimate destination and the beauty of living with God permanently in a new earth is what I can put my hope in. So I challenge you today, what is it that you are using each day to remind yourself of God's love? Are you preaching the gospel to yourself daily? And also, are you living in fear? Is God calling you to step out of your comfort zone and say, "Hey, I got you. I know where you're going to end up eventually, but here, tell someone else about that." Those are some of the only real impacts we can make in this world, which is an eternal impact of how many people we can bring the gospel to. So be encouraged. Be thinking about this permanent hope that we have, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.